Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and it's time for the prompt challenge by Scrimping Mommy on the Facebook group and on YouTube. So yeah, let's see what the prompt is this week. The book is filling up nicely, and I do like the travel week. And last week, no, that wasn't last week. This was last week, and there is no video and no photograph because technical problems just plagued me. And anyway, last week was food, and there they are. I went with coffee and cake and a little bit of index from a recipe book. So yeah, so that was food. It came and went with no recording. Anyway, this week, art. So a great one this week for us because yeah, that should be quite easy, and I am organised. I had to stop there, the doorbell went. That's typical. Doorbell doesn't go all day, and then the minute you turn the camera on, the doorbell. Let's put the book over there just now and get started. So I've already done 3 of my cards, and we'll do one together. So art, I thought we would use some texture paste. This is Daler Rowney, and this is a Sugar Pea Designs stencil, and it doesn't have a name, but I'm guessing it would be something like brick wall or something like that, I'm sure. Let's just do it on top of this old magazine page. So I just want to scoosh a bit over, but still leaving the A's and maybe the card sign, the club sign, just so that we can see that it's a playing card. I always like to be able to see that it's a card. So just not being careful about getting to the edges, just roughly down the middle, leaving some roundy edge. And I think that will be me. Yep, perfect. So we'll just put that, I've run out of hands. Let's just move that to the side and leave that on the top, and make sure that we put the lid on that nice and tight. And then we'll give this a little wipe. And I will wash my stencil another time later on. Right, let's just leave that there to dry, and I'll show you next step. The next step I'm going to do is use this stamp set. Let me take it out of the plastic so that you don't get a glare. So it's Waffle Flower, and it's called Little Painters. It's very cute. There's cute little what looks like ducks, an owl and 2 mice, and then you get paint brushes and a paint tube, another paint tube and a tin of paint, and then an artist palette, little painter and hay. So yeah, so I've decided to use that to represent art, and I have stamped out 2 brushes and a tube of the paint. I used my VersaFine. Whoops, that's still wet. Oh no. Don't put your fingers in the texture paste. Okay, I've got my Zig. I'm not going to use water today because I know that these colours are quite pale. It's oatmeal, which I'm going to use first. And I don't need any water with this because I know I'm familiar with these colours, and I know that I don't need the water. And again, I'm just going to add a little bit of the darker colour, which is beige, just a line down the side there, and then I'm going to pick up my oatmeal again, and I can just go along the edge in little circles, and that just blends in. And if you feel you've blended too much, you can just add a little bit more. And so very subtle, but you can still see that there's a dark and a light. Quick and easy, and the two colours I'm going to make the brush is turquoise green and Persian blue. Just two colours at random. I've got other colours on the other brushes that I've already made. And we will just fussy cut these out, which just means cut round, fussy cut. I like to leave the tiniest little border on these ones. Sometimes I leave a border and sometimes I don't, but it just comes to me whether I want to leave a border or not. There's no real rhyme or reason. It's just sometimes a border seems right. So nice and easily fussy cut. So hubby's putting some nice new wee bedding plants in a couple of the tubs for the front door. We were out, it's a beautiful day, and once I finished work we went out to the Clyde Valley, which is about half an hour drive. It's about 15 miles. And as you might expect, it's the valley, the Clyde, the river runs through, and in that whole area there's all the garden centres. It's beautiful. Yeah. Now I don't think this will be dry enough yet. I might need to take my heat gun to that. So yeah, so we went plant hunting. It was a beautiful day. We sat outside in the garden centre and had a wee coffee. I'm just going to go and dry that. There we are, a blast of the heat gun, and that's it, quite dry. So I just want to get these on. And I want to look at the other ones so that I know where I'm placing them, because I want them to face different ways. So I've got this one, and this one. So that's going that way. I want it to go that way this time. So I'm going to put them on this side and put that there, somewhere there. I think I'm going to need some glue for these stickers, sticking them on the texture paste. I don't think they're going to stick. Okay, I've just got some all-purpose sticky glue, which I think is nearly done. Oh, ooh. Like that. So I think there might just be 1 week of prompts left, because out my playing cards I've only got 4 cards left out the whole pack, so I think there must be just 1 more week, and then I don't know whether there'll be more or something else, or I don't know. I need to wait and see, but it's been fun for sure. And let's see which way. This way. Yeah. Right. Now let's get the book out for the words. I'm using Studio Light Art by Marlene sticker sheet. Doesn't have a name. Doesn't have a name. So I was thinking I would cut craft from this one. Yes, we'll just, because I think Craftomania is too big for my card. It would take over, so I'm just going to use the word craft. Put that back there. And let's see, I think we'll put it over there. There we are. I'm just looking at this, Craftaholics Anonymous. That's the name of the meeting of crafty ladies that I go to. It's the first Saturday of the month, and I've not been for a long time. But they started up, I think maybe 2 months ago, and I haven't been yet, but I'm planning to go. It's a week on Saturday, so I'm looking forward to having a crafty afternoon with the ladies at Craftaholics. I think I'm definitely going to have to stick that down at some point. So yes, Craftaholics Anonymous. So if anyone lives in the Glasgow area or Lanarkshire or surrounding area, you'll be made very welcome to come along to Craftaholics. What happens is someone does a demonstration and you sign up to be part of the demonstration. So they sit round big tables and someone shows you what to do, and then you can make, the things are provided. It's a small fee to cover the stash. I think I'm putting them like that. And yeah, but for the moment they're not having demonstrations. Everyone's just taking their own projects to work on, because it's just recently all started up again, and I think they want to still be quite safe and not have too many people around the tables. But if you fancy going, if you're in the area, it's the first Saturday of the month. It's 1 o'clock till 5 o'clock. There's a Facebook group, Craftaholics Anonymous, and that's where it's organised. Or you can give me a wee message and I'll let you know where it's on exactly and give you a link to the Facebook group. It's a fun afternoon. You can see the difference between the ones that have been dried, just air dried, because I just let them dry, and the one that was dried with the hot gun machine, what's it called? Anyway, the thing that makes things dry. Oh my goodness, the words just go. What's wrong? Just make sure the corners, sometimes because these playing cards are plasticky, these corners just sometimes creep up. Right, I think there's the wee lid for that. I think that I'm going to call that done for week 12. What do you think? I think I'm liking them. I don't normally stick them down on the video because I normally take a picture first, but hey ho, I've just brainged ahead of myself. I'll try and get a good picture for the video from the book. too much of a hurry. Right, okay, that's me for now. So thanks for joining me, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.